Hi there, welcome to your channel Achiever Today. My name is Mirza Adam. In this video, we will discuss another subtype of present tense, that is present perfect continuous tense. So what is present perfect continuous tense? So, as the name suggests, we are still in present tense, perfect. Any work or any action that has been started, it is already started, right, in some past time, but the word continuous shows that it is still in continuation, it is still not over. So, in this type of situations, we take the help of present perfect continuous tense, right? So, let's take a look at its use. So, something that started in past and still continues. So, as I told you that any action that has already started and it is still in continuation. Now, the another important aspect of this tense is with special reference to the time. So, time. I will also be mentioning the time when the action started. So, it will be either any point of time, the exact time when the action started, or it may be some span, some duration. Okay, so how long have I been doing this? For example, let's take a look at the few examples. They have been attending these classes since November 2018. So here I am using have, which shows the perfect aspect, and been attending. So here I am using the ing form of the verb. So this shows the continuity. So work is still in continuation. Okay, so they have been attending these classes since November 2018. So why I am using this word since? Because here I have a specific date. So I started attending these classes from November. So I will not be saying from, that will be grammatically incorrect. So I will be writing or saying this sentence like they have been attending these classes since November 2018. Let's have a look at the other example. She has been doing engineering for 3 years. So here she has been doing, has, the word has is showing the perfect aspect, and this ing form. Why I'm using been? Because with the words like has or have or sometimes had, so we always use the past participle form of the verb, that is the third form of the verb in general. Okay, so that is why I am using been, which is the past participle form of the verb be. So I cannot use it like has be, that will be wrong, or has being, that will also be wrong. So I am using the third form of the word be because of this has, and in order to show the continuity I am using the ing form, that is the present progressive form of the verb. She has been doing engineering for 3 years. So there is any girl who has been doing engineering for 3 years. So why I am using the word for instead of using the word since? There is a reason. Again, the reason is so simple that here I am not quoting any particular point of time, but rather I am giving you the duration. So it has been 3 years since she got admission to engineering. Okay, so in this way, in order to show the duration, the span, we use the word, we take the help of the word for. Okay, next example. Jack has been living in New York for a week. So Jack has been living in New York for a week. For a week, why? Because again, a week is a duration, not the specific time. So now let's discuss the formula of present perfect continuous tense. So first of all, has or have. This component is very essential. It will be according to the number of the subject. If this number of the subject is singular, we will be using has, otherwise we will be using have, depending upon the nature of the subject, that is the number. Okay, but I is the exception, that I is singular, but we will be using have, not has. Okay, second thing is been. Been is actually the past participle form of the verb be. So with has or have, we always use the past participle form, so we are fulfilling that criteria. After that, the basic verb. What is the basic verb? The basic form of the verb, that means the root verb. Okay, so the with basic verb, the basic form of the verb, we will be using the ing. That will become a present progressive form of the verb. So we always use ing to the basic form of a verb, not to the second or third form of the verb. For example, the word do. So if I want to make it progressive, so I will be adding ing in its basic form. So it will become doing, do plus ing. So I will not be forming a progressive form like this, didding. So did is actually the second form of the verb do. So I will not be making didding or dunning. So always use ing with the basic form of the verb. After that, we have the very important words since and for. So I have already given you the idea about the usage of since and for, where to use since and where to use for. That's again very easy. It's not so difficult. You can do it. Okay, so since, we always use it when we refer to a particular point of time, a specific, the exact time. Okay, and we use the word for when we are talking about the duration, the span. Okay, now time is actually it may be the duration or it may be the specific time, so depending upon the situation of the sentence. Okay, so let's see the first example. I have been writing blogs since Tuesday. So here I am using the same formula that I have written here. Okay, now before the word Tuesday I have used since. Why? Because Tuesday is a particular day, so I am using since before that. Okay, next example. My parents have been working in this organization for over a decade. So my parents, this is plural, that is the reason why I'm using have, and have been working in this organization for. So again I'm not using since, I'm using for over a decade. So why for? Because for over a decade. What is a decade? I am sure that you must be knowing the meaning of the word decade. Decade is a period of 10 years. So it is again a duration, the span, not the exact time. Okay, so that is the reason why I'm using for here in this situation. Now let's see how to make different types of sentences if we have present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so first of all, if we have a positive sentence, that is an affirmative sentence, so it will be like, I have been learning this language for 5 months. So just have a look at its structure. So how I am organizing the words. I have been learning this language for 5 months. So this is very easy. So for 5 months, that is a duration. Now negative. So negative sentence, as you all know, that negative sentence is the one wherein we have a negation. Negation means we use the words like not, never, hardly, scarcely. Okay, so this is a negative sentence. The woman has not been nurturing these babies since they were born. So here may be the reason, maybe so multiple reasons there may be. So it may probably be their mother would be different. This may be one reason, or it may be some other reason also. So the woman has not been nurturing these babies since they were born. So just have a look at the clause which I have used after the word since. So this is the first clause and this is the second clause, since they were born. Why I am using here the this structure, they were born. So this will always be the same if I use the word since and after that I want to use any other clause, so it will be in its past form. I will be using the same pattern. Okay, since they were born. Okay, next example, that is an interrogative sentence. So first of all, let's have a look at the polar question. Polar question, that means we have the answer either in yes or no. Okay, have you been watching my videos regularly? So here I have a question which demands an answer either positive or negative. Alright, next question is non-polar question, in which I need a specific answer, not positive or negative. Okay, so how long has she been residing here? How long has she been residing here? So if I want to say I want to ask you the duration, so I will be using this word, how long, so the duration, or it may be the specific time also. For example, if I give the answer to this question like she has been residing here since 2005, or its answer may be she has been residing here for over 10 years. Okay, so either of these can be the answer to this question. Alright, I hope you must have understood this present perfect continuous tense. Don't be scared, this is very easy, you can do it. And the very important thing is that how you frame the sentences and how you express yourself. So try your best. Even if you make errors, that's not a problem, that's not a very big issue, because stepping stones are learning. Errors are the stepping stones to learning. Okay, so I'm sure you must have liked this video. If you have liked it, please do press the thumb icon, share with your friends, and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much. Till then, have a nice day, have a good time.